nice straight spine. On the inhale, look up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, look all the way down. Deep breath in through the nose, looking up. Deep breath out, look down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Okay, just bring your head back to a neutral position. And from here, we're going to still add in the breath. I want you to turn on the inhale, looking over your right shoulder. And exhale, looking over the left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Okay? From here, I want you back to neutral. On the inhale, we're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. And exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. One more. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Okay, back to neutral. And I want you to take your right arm and bring it behind your back. Now you're going to take your left ear and bring it towards your left shoulder. And you're going to use your left hand to gently give you a little bit of pressure so you feel a nice stretch through what's called the upper trap region. And we're just going to hang out here for 5 breaths. So deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And deep breath in. And deep breath out. Okay, relax, come back to neutral. Just shake it out a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do the left side. So bring your left arm behind your back. And now you're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can use your right arm to give yourself a little bit of overpressure. And holding for 5 breaths. So deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breath in. Breath out. And deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, release. All right, shake it out again. Okay, so now we're going to take our right arm and bring it on top of the right shoulder. And I want you to take your chin and look down towards your left armpit. You're going to use your left hand to gently just cradle the head down. And we're going to hold this position for a count of 5, stretching out our levator. So deep breath in. And deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Okay, release. Okay, and let's do the other side. So taking our left arm, putting on top of the left shoulder blade, shoulder area. You're going to take your chin and you're going to turn down towards your right armpit. And you can use your right hand to gently cradle down in that same direction. Again, going with our nice deep breaths. So deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, just release, shake it out a little bit. Right now we're going to work a little bit into our thoracic spine. So I want you to just interlace your hands together and bring your arms straight out. Let your upper back just round. Let your lower back round as well, like you're coming into a really deep slouch, and just bring the head down. Holding for 5. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, release, shake it out, and now we're going to do the opposite. So you're going to interlace your hands behind your back, straighten the arms, open up your chest, and release the head back. Holding for that 5 nice long breaths. So deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Breath in. Breath out. 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4. One more. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. 5. Okay. Just release again. Just shake it out. Okay. We're going to work a little bit more into our ribs now. So keep your right leg bent, and I just want you to straighten out your left to the side as best you can. Okay, so from here, try to lengthen up. Now, with your left hand, I want you to grab hold of your right knee, and then your left arm is just going to reach overhead as if you're trying to reach towards that left foot. So you want to feel a nice stretch through the rib region. So try to keep lengthening and try to keep bringing the chest through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release, and we're just going to switch into the other side. So let your left leg bend, straighten out the right. So your right hand is going to grab your left knee. Okay, so it's going to go across your body. The left arm is going to reach up as if you're trying to reach towards that right foot. It's okay if you don't reach, that is perfectly fine. Okay, so from here, lift up through the chest, try to bring it through, try to really lengthen through the ribs, and just breathe. Deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. And release. All right, so we're going to go work down a little bit more into our hips from here. So take your right leg and bring it into a figure 4 over the left. Now, if this is really hard for you, if you're leaning back, that is fine. You can even use the wall to help prop you up. If you're okay, then you're just going to use your hands to lift you up. If that's okay, you can even bring that right arm through the whole of your leg and grab hold of the left and lift up from there. And we're going to hold this for 5. So this right foot, keep it active. So really work on keeping the belly pulled in, but lifting up through the chest. So really lift up that way. 2. Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, release the leg and just switch sides. Coming into your figure 4. It's okay if you need to prop yourself up against the wall. You can use your hands, or if this is okay, you can bring that left arm through the hole there and grab hold of that right shin and use the strength of your arms to lift you up. So keep the belly pulled in, but lift up through the chest. 1. Keep that left foot active as well. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, release the leg and just let both your legs bend, bring your feet together, and let your legs butterfly out. Okay, so from here, if you want to pull your legs in, if that's too intense, then bring them out a little bit. And from here, we're going to do the same thing. So pull in the belly, but lift up through the chest. Try to lengthen your spine. Try not to be too rounded in this position. Try to maybe just sit upright. And if that's okay, then you can start to try to pull the chest forward. Otherwise, you're just going to stay in that upright position. So deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out as we really work into that inner thigh. So we're working into those short adductors. Deep breath in and deep breath out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. 5. Okay? Now we're going to work a little bit into our long adductors. So you want to spread your legs apart as wide as you can get them. Keep the feet flexed. Keep the feet active. Okay? So legs are as wide as they'll go. And from here, you want to ground down your sits bones, those butt bones on the floor. Ground them down. Keep your belly pulled in and try to lift up through the chest as you gently reach forward. Okay? So maybe your reaching forward is just right here, where you're just in a more upright position, but try to take the rounding out of the spine as best you can. So that means you're really going to have to come forward in the pelvis. Nice deep breaths here. It doesn't matter how far you go, just try to keep lifting and lengthening. 2, 3, 4, deep breath in, deep breath out, and 5. Okay, just use your arms, just walk yourself back up. And just release. Now we're going to take hold of, we're going to give our hips a little bit of a break. Take hold of your strap. We're going to work into our calves a little bit. So we can do both at the same time, but you want to come pretty high on the balls of your feet. That way we can work into the toes as well. So we're not just working the calves, but that plantar fascia. All right. And then from here, just pull the feet straight back. Try to keep the knees straight as well. And we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from here, just bend your knees a little bit. We're going to do the same thing. So now we're working into what's called the soleus. So the first stretch was for our gastroc. That's the big meaty part. Now we're working a little bit lower. And again, holding this for a count or 5 breaths. So deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, great. So this is where you want to grab your blanket or a pillow, because we're going to need to pad the knee. We're going to now work into our hip flexor. Right, I know my face is getting cut off a little bit, but as long as you can see my legs. Okay, so the leg that is kneeling down is the one that we're stretching. It's okay if you need to use a wall for balance. This isn't meant to be a balance pose. Okay, so, and then the front leg is bent at this nice 90-degree angle. Now I want you to pull in the belly here, lift up through the chest, and we're going to take our pelvis and bring it forward. Try not to lean the body forward. And you should feel a nice stretch through the hip flexor, so through this area right here. So deep breath in, deep breath out. 1, 2, deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 3, keep the belly pulled in, keep lifting up through the chest. 4, and 5. Okay, and we're just going to switch sides. Okay, so set up again, pull in the belly, lift up through the chest, and bring the pelvis forward. Again, if you need to hold onto a wall for balance, that's just fine. So deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and release. And let me just make an adjustment. All right, we're just going to lay down on our right side. We're going to work into a shoulder stretch. So come all the way down. And you want your shoulder and your elbow at the same height. So they're bending at a 90-degree angle. And then from here, we're gently going to bring the arm down towards the floor. Take your left hand, bring it on your forearm, not your wrist, and gently push the arm towards the floor. So make sure you're stabilizing your shoulder blade. So what that means is you're going to roll onto the shoulder. Make sure you're not leaning back. So roll all the way on, and then nice and gently just push that arm down towards the floor. It's not going to go to the floor. And deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. You should feel a nice, gentle shoulder stretch. If it's too intense, back off. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, gently release, and we're going to switch sides. Okay, so laying on that left side. So elbows in the same line as the shoulder. So we're at what's called a 90-90 position, 90 degrees both at the shoulder and the elbow. So our right hand's going to go on our left forearm, and we're gently just going to push that arm down towards the floor. Gently, if it's too intense, just relax. Don't go as intense. No, make sure you're rolling onto the shoulder. Don't lean back as you're doing this. That stabilizes the shoulder blade, so you're not cheating. We'll say that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, great. And release. So this is where you want to grab hold of your yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, then you're going to take a beach towel or a blanket, and you want to roll it up lengthwise, just like that, and you're going to line it up with the middle of your back. Otherwise, use the block, you'll get a little bit more of a stretch, and we're going to line this up with our spine. Now you want the head supported, so I'm going to use my blanket to prop it underneath my head. I shouldn't feel like my head is hanging out in space. And then from here, I'm just going to bring the arms out, spread the fingers apart, push them down into the floor, opening up the chest. And we're just going to hang out here, again, for our nice deep 5 breaths. So I'm just going to give everybody just a couple moments here to get into the position. Just hang out for a minute. So we're just opening up these pectoral muscles. So deep breath in to the nose and deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, very gently, just remove your block and grab hold of your strap. You might need it, you might not, but it's best to have it close by. Okay. So from here, I want you to straighten out your left leg, and you're going to grab hold of your right knee, and you want to pull it in towards your chest as you're grounding down this left side. If this is too intense, this is where you can use your strap to help pull that knee in towards your chest, okay? That is absolutely fine. Or just place your hands and pull the knee in. If this is hurting your back, then you can bend that left leg. If it is not, keep it straight and ground it down. So holding for our 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release. Let's do the other side. So grounding down the right leg, unless you're having back pain, then you can bend the knee up. You can use your strap, or you can just use your hands to pull that left leg in towards the chest. 1. Nice steady breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, just release and switch sides. So we're going to do the same thing again. So grab hold of that right leg, round down the left, but this time take your right knee and pull it towards your left shoulder. So if this is too intense, just back off. Don't pull as hard. Trying to keep that left leg as straight as you can. Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and just release. And let's do the other side. So grab hold of that left leg, ground down the right leg. Now bring your left knee towards the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and release. So this time bend both your legs up for me. And from here, let your legs just go to the right and keep your shoulders down. It's okay if your left hip lifts up, and we're just going to hold this for 5 breaths. So deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back to center and just switch sides, going to the left. Keep the shoulders grounded down. Nice deep breath. It's okay if your right hip lifts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, back to center. Straighten out your left leg, and you're going to grab behind your knee with both hands. If that's too much, then you can just use a strap to help you. And then from here, we're just going to straighten out our right leg. It's okay if it doesn't go all the way straight. It's okay if you're bending the knee, but keep rounding down that left side as best you can. Now I want you to flex your right foot, splay out the toes. Now we're getting into the sciatic nerve. We're going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, keep grounding down the left side. 4, and 5. Okay, so stay right here, we're not done. From here, we're just going to very gently just bring the leg over to the side a little bit. So we're working into our IT band. And again, we're going to hold this for a count of 5 breaths. Keep grounding on the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back to center and release. Let's do our left side. So you can use your hands or you can use a strap. So it's okay if the leg is bent, but you're working to try to get it straight. The right leg is grounding down. So flex the foot, splay the toes, holding for 5 breaths. 1, 2, deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, you can use your strap. We're gently going to bring that left leg over towards the right. Try to keep the hips down as you're doing this as best you can. Keep the foot flexed. Keep grounding down the right side. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back to center. And then from here, just release down. We're going to just roll onto our belly. We're going to work into the quad now. Okay, so with this one, you can use a strap, or you can simply use your arm if you're able to reach back. Either is fine, so try as best you can. Try not to let that right leg splay out. Try to keep it in the same, your knee in the same alignment as the hip as best you can. That might mean you're going to have to use a strap. And it's as if we're trying to bring our heel towards our butt. So holding this for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release. All right, now we're going to do the left side. So taking that left leg as best you can, try to keep the knee in the same alignment. You can reach back or you can use your strap to help you reach. Again, trying to bring that heel towards the butt. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, just release. Come up onto your elbows. This is our last stretch. And we're just going to pull the chest through. So ground down the pelvis. Pull the chest through. Try to lengthen as much as you can. Holding here for 5, working into that low and middle back. 1, deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, gently release. Nice work, everyone. We are finished. Thank you for joining me today.